And welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little longer than a week. I was trying to wait for all of my new equipment to come in and some new things that I purchased, but they are just like taking forever, and I didn't want to wait any longer to bring you guys this video. This is finally my updated foundation routine. I have not done an updated foundation routine in almost a year, if not a year, and I do apologize. I didn't even realize that I hadn't done one, mainly because I do show you guys in almost all of my videos just how I apply my foundation, and it can be a bit repetitive. So what I'm going to do now is, this is my updated foundation routine, so that when I do other videos, you know, sometimes I might not show how I do apply my foundation. And it doesn't matter what foundation I use, whether it is a full coverage foundation for a glam look or a less full coverage for just maybe an everyday type look, the routine itself is the same. So I just decided to just do a video dedicated to you guys for that. Now, the foundation that I used is the new Becca. This is the Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation, and I'm really digging this foundation. This is not like a first impressions foundation. I actually used it a few times before bringing it to my channel because I really wanted to make sure I liked it, and I really do, which in the video I will explain a little bit more about it. So this is definitely a newbie for my channel, this foundation. So if you want to see how I got this look, please continue to watch. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, all of that wonderful and great stuff, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.
So the first thing that we're going to start with, of course, is primer. We're going to use the Marc Jacob primer. This is the coconut primer, and it is amazing. It is so hydrating. I'm very dry in the winter, so this is the perfect primer. Then I'm going to go in with my trusty Becca Filter Perfecting Primer. This stuff is luminous. This stuff is glowy. This stuff makes my foundation look flawless. If you do not have it, I would definitely invest. The next product I'm going to use is a new product for me. It's the Melanie Mills Gleam, and this is like this is in the shape, I believe it's deep gold. It makes your skin, especially us women of color, just glow so gorgeously. It's that glow from within. Mixed with this new foundation, this is the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. Now, this foundation is not as heavy as my Cover FX, even though I find the Cover FX to not be heavy at all. This is very luminous and very dewy. It gives the skin this natural appearance, as does the Cover FX as well, but this just to me is a little bit more lightweight. They both feel light, but this one is just a bit lighter than the other one. I am applying it with my Morphe M439 brush. Beautiful coverage. Next, I'm going to just apply a bit of concealer around the eyes to not only prime it for when I do apply my shadow, but just to hide any dark circles or any imperfections around the eyes that might be there. I'm going to do my brows next. I'm using the new Anastasia Brow Definer. This is in dark brown. I did recently get my brows finally threaded, so I'm filling them in. This pencil I wasn't going to add this in the video, but I just wanted to quickly state how amazing this pencil is and how easy it is to apply. So if you're somebody who's just starting out with using the pencil, this is definitely one to invest in. It's very easy to use. It gets the job done. It goes on smooth. It goes on quick. So definitely get it. I'm going to clean up the brows with a little bit of matte concealer, and then I'm on to finish the face. Don't forget to blend it out. I'm blending it out right here. Blending out your concealer is key. You don't want that shadow. For concealer, I'm using my trusty Urban Decay Complete Coverage Naked Weight Long Name concealer, and I am using a black beauty blender to apply this. I've been meaning to get my hands on the dark beauty blenders, So I'm just applying this, and I noticed with this foundation, this concealer blends well with it as well. Everything just looks natural. For me, makeup just needs to look natural. I don't like the cake face look, nothing against it, but me personally, I'm just not a fan. I'm going to set my under eye concealer in all the places that I want to keep a bit highlighted with my L'Oreal translucent powder. I did recently get the Sacha Buttercup powder, but I don't know why I didn't use it in this video. I'll use it in the next one, but I still love my Laura Mercier. It is still my go-to powder. I just wanted to try a new setting powder. I'm going to set the rest of the face with my MAC mineralized skin finish in the color Deep, and I'm going to wipe away any excess powder that might be left behind, the L'Oreal translucent powder. I'm going to bronze the face with my Terracotta and a fan brush. This is how I've been sculpting the face. So first I take this Terracotta and I take this fan brush just to sculpt out the places that I want to look a little bit slimmer, which is mainly around the cheekbones, the jawline. I don't want that double chin look going on there, around the forehead and things as that. Then I'm going to take a smaller brush that I do own. It is a Jessup brush, and I'm going to sculpt out my nose with that. Not really making the line too harsh, but I do want my nose to look a little bit slimmer. It can look a bit fat at times, so I take this brush and I just sculpt it out. I do also go down the middle of my Cupid's bow to really define my Cupid's bow, and right underneath the bottom lip, it just makes the pout a little bit bigger. Then I've been going in with Revolution, I believe it's Revolution Makeup, this bronzer. It's in the color Rock My World. I mentioned this in my last video. This bronzer is everything. If you are my complexion or darker, or maybe even a little bit, just a tad lighter, definitely invest in this bronzer because it gives you that glow, that Beyonce $1 million glow. Let me tell you, you feel like you are a diamond because you are just glowing like it. It's amazing. I'm going to apply a little bit of blush. This isn't really part of the foundation routine, but I do not wear blush. So I'm just going to throw on blush. This is Becca's Songbird. And then, of course, you have to highlight because there's no flawless face without a great highlight. This is my Laura Gellar highlight. This is in the shade Ballerina. I've been reaching for this shade for a while. I've only had it for about 2 weeks, and I think the whole 2 weeks this is all I've been wearing. I love this highlight. If you don't own the Laura Gellar highlighters, you need to get them. They're great. I'm going to set the rest of my face with a bit of Fix Plus because you don't want this face to go nowhere. It's going to last all night. I'm just applying a little bit of lipstick. This is one of the NYX liquid lipsticks that not the newest ones that came out, but the ones that came out before, the suede ones. And this is me just pulling out my hair, just setting up the routine, but this is the completed look. I hope you enjoy. I hope you leave comments and suggestions and hit that like button. I'll see you guys all in my next video, and I love you all. Later.